Okay, well, it looks like I'm live. I've got to get this all figured out yet. I wish I knew how to have announced this previously to schedule it. There's a way to do that. I've seen other YouTubers do that. But anyway, yeah. I'm out in the farm stand today because that's where I could get the most peace and quiet. Let's see. I'm gonna get here on my phone and see if I can find a way to share this. Bear with me, y'all. I'm not good with technology. Let's see. Let's see what that does. Okay, well, at least now I can see if there's comments. I don't see a way to share though. Oh, Kathy. Hello, Kathy. Thanks for joining. Welcome. How are you today? I don't see a way to share, so I'm going to go ahead and just close out of there. There we go. Wonderful. That's good. I'm glad you're having a good day. It's Friday. I'm ready for the weekend. Do you have big plans? This is my first live, so I am excited to be here today. I wish I could figure out. I can't like scroll and see what everyone is saying. Let's see. Turn my volume off. Maybe that'll help. Hello, Diane. Hello, Bryzy Crochet. How are you guys doing? Okay, yeah, I don't know how to share the video, but okay, that's all right. And so I thought maybe I would start out today's live by telling you a little bit about myself. All I can see is this. I think I've gotten myself into, I don't know, maybe some poison oak. Poison ivy doesn't usually bother me, stinging nettle, something, so yeah, love the cooler weather being outside, but I'm not particularly liking whatever I've gotten myself into. No big plans this weekend, huh? Oh, babysitting grandkids. No, it's always a fun thing to do. No matter the age, it's always fun. We're getting ready to start harvest, and that's always a good time. So those of you who maybe are new to the channel and don't know me very well, because I'm a pretty small, new channel. My name is Angela, and I'm the Inquisitive Farmwife. Hey there, Candy. Let's see, Candy Duet Watson, please send, okay, please send goats. Hey, I just sold a goat like, I don't know, a couple hours ago. I love goats too. Diane, I'm so glad that you decided to come over to my channel and hang out. Oh, Janet Homestead, where you are. Hello, hello. Thank you for joining. So I'm just telling a little bit about myself. I've been married for 25 years, and I didn't start out as a farm wife. It came later. My father-in-law passed away, and we took over the farm and moved back out here, and I've been loving it. And I really love animals, and so I started with chickens, and I've grown, and I have chickens, peacocks, guineas, ducks, geese, milk cows, milk goats, oh, just about anything and everything. Oh, 3 months, that's a long time. That's gonna be hard to go that long without your grandbabies. Hello, Cooking with Bobby Joe. Hillbilly Chicken Ranch, hey you, how you doing? So good to see you, glad you're here. So anyway, I call myself the Inquisitive Farmwife because I'm proud to be a farm wife. I'm proud to be with my husband and farm the land that we inherited. And but I'm a very inquisitive person, I guess, because I want to learn about all kinds of things. So I learned to can and garden, first garden, then can, and freezing, and then I got into dehydrating, and now I have a freeze dryer. And then later I got my dairy animals, and in my state, I live in Northeast Kansas, we have to sell our milk from the farm. So to make it convenient, I made this little farm stand that we're sitting in, and you know what, I think I'll just kind of pick you up gently, give you a little tour. All right, here we go. I just sell my milk out of the refrigerator, a few freeze-dried candies. Let's see if I can get you to the corner. I've got my jams and jellies out. Got a few baskets hanging here from the ceiling. And that's just the beginning of my she shed farm stand. I still want to get some curtains made and fix some things up real cute. Let's see, did I move? There. And so that's how that all came about. And I decided to go ahead and start a YouTube channel because I had so many of my customers wanting to know, how to do some of the things that I was doing, or they wanted to get to know my animals better. And so they've enjoyed watching me make some of the jams and jellies and all that stuff. I should probably make bread videos. I make lots of homemade breads. And so anyway, this is just a great way for people to get to know me better. And I really hope that everyone has a fun time with me. And I hope that they learn a little something along the way too, because I have that little bit of teacher in me too. My mom's a teacher, and I guess I have that too. Let's see, I want to make sure I have how many I missed here. Thank you, Hillbilly Chicken Ranch. I'm really excited to get it up and going. It's been a dream for many years, and it was about 2 years to get it built. So I'm excited to get there. Grisey Crochet, great farm stand. I love shopping places like that. I live in rural Oregon, so we have a lot of local stands around. Farmers Market is amazing as well. Yeah, actually, for the last several years, I have managed our local farmers market. I just love our community, and I love the support, and there's just a vibe there that is just neat. And we don't have a lot of farm stands around here. I think that would be really neat to be able to go shop from farm stands. That's great you have that in your area. Hello from Florida. That is awesome. I have a friend who moved to Florida, who's from here. You guys have gators down there. That scares me a little bit. I don't know if I could handle it. I suppose you get used to it like you get used to things that we probably have here in Kansas. Let's see. I made myself lots and lots of notes because I wanted to be able to have plenty to talk about because I've never done a live before, and I think that they usually last a while so that people can hop in and off when you at your conveniences. Hey, Jamie's Country Living. Thanks for coming in. So excited to have everybody here. This is exciting. First live, don't know how this will go. So my hair, I had to shut the air conditioner off because it's loud. So I've got a fan on behind me. Some hair's just doing some crazy things. Oh, yeah, the notes prove it. Well, I did that because I'm getting a little older and my age is starting to show my forgetfulness, and I wanted to make sure I'd never done a live giveaway either, and so I have notes on how to do the steps for the giveaway because I've never done the random comment picker, so we'll get to that towards the very end here, but yeah, notes are necessary. Okay, great. So then I was just going to say that I have been a part of a lot of collaborations, and they inspired me to do YouTube too. Also, other than just sharing my knowledge with family and friends and customers, I thought these collaborations were just so much fun. So for like 4 years ago, I think I started watching YouTube, and I watched all these people doing things that are similar to the things that I like to do too. And I was like, oh man, that's just such a fun group. There was like a canning group and cooking groups, and I was like, oh, they know each other, they're having fun. And I tried 4 years ago to do a couple response videos, and then I was like, I don't know if I want to do this, put myself out there. So I waited until, I want to say around December is when I really decided to get active. And I did an open collaboration called What I Will and Won't Can Again. I wonder how many of you came to me through that. I was just kind of curious about that. Leanne at the Mennonite Farmhouse, not that in front of it. She did this, and what an open collaboration is that anyone that wants to participate can. You don't have to be asked. Hello, Psalm 146. Good evening to you too. And so I got to meet a lot of you through that, and I had a lot of fun. And through that collaboration, Tony from Kettle Kitchen reached out to me. You're scared to do videos, self-confidence. You know what? It's okay. Don't worry about it. I mean, we all have our faults and things that we're self-conscious about. I mean, like I told you, I've got this, I'm just staring at this, and you're all going to stare at it now too, but I've gotten into something, and I've gotten poisoned something, and you're never going to be perfect. Don't worry about it. Just get on there and have fun. People are going to like you or they aren't. So Leanne is awesome. She's the reason. Yes, she is. She is really good at teaching us how to can properly. Chicken Beef Mountain, hello. Our New Land, hello. I think I missed you too. Okay, I hope I'm not missing too many people. So anyway, then Tony with Kettle Kitchen reached out to me because he was going to do a collaboration about jams. So Jamming Up June, how many of you got to see some of those videos? I did a cherry jam video that time, and I forgot to write down how many participants there were. There must have been 20, 25, maybe up to 30, I'm not sure. Jam, Carlene. Jam's awesome, isn't it? I have lots of jam over there in the corner. So anyway, he had lots of amazing giveaways. If anyone on here got one of the prizes, let me know, because I actually was one of the winners, and I contacted him and I was like, I can't win, I'm a collaborator. But somebody got is it a steam canner or maybe a water bath canner? Anyway, there was big prizes that were awarded, and it was really cool. And then from there, I went to the Every Bit Counts Challenge. That was another open collaboration, and it was actually for the month of August. How many of you guys did that? How many participated? Whether you were on YouTube or Facebook, Instagram, or just at home doing it. Did anybody try to do that? What that challenge was is that every single day for the month of August, you put up something to preserve for later in the winter, because then in the winter she actually has another challenge. Did I say yet who was hosted? Three Rivers Homestead is the one who hosted. I just love watching her too. She's really amazing to watch. But I did it last year through Instagram, which if you follow me on Instagram, I'm not active. I'm not very good. You won $100 Visa card from Prepper Potpourri's Jamboree. Awesome, congratulations! That's fantastic. What are you gonna do with it? Have you decided yet, or you hanging on to it for a little bit to decide? Oh, that's awesome. Congratulations, Carlene. Am I saying that right, Carlene? That's wonderful. Okay, so anyway, I participated on Instagram. That's one of the very few things I probably have posted up there. But this year I was doing YouTube, and I did it differently, and so I have a little video about that you can watch. And I did a review that instead of doing every single day posting a video, I think like once or twice a week I posted a video, because I was doing the same thing every day, and I thought, how boring would it be for you to watch me freeze dry eggs 3 days in a row and then switch over to, canning something or dehydrating something for another 2 days. So that's how I did it. You got the 4 jars lids with it. Yes. Oh, exciting. Arrived today. Woohoo. I want to try 4 jars. I've actually reached out to them, and I'm hoping to possibly get some lids. Yes, there are lots of collaborations. If you know Tony Kettle Kitchen, one of the recent videos, he was like, hey, welcome to, because I'm sure he's so confused on everything, because he's helping host and co-host so many. Yeah, crazy, but it's fun. It's fun to have all these collaborations and lots of fantastic prizes. So usually the open collaborations don't have prizes, but that's okay because they're just as fun. And then next is the Fall Fest giveaway. And I'm kind of guessing most of you here today on the live are here because of that, because today's the first day that we as collaborators can hit the thumbs up. Thank you, awesome, I appreciate that. We are, today's the first day to start doing that drawing, so I'm kind of guessing that's why most of you are here today on the live. It's hosted by Gail at Gail's Southern Living, and there were around 50 people who participated, and it was an open but yet time-sensitive collaboration to participate in. So it was open until a certain day, and then after that it was cut off and you couldn't join anymore. Unlike some of the others, I think you could probably make videos in September, October and still be part of it. But how this collaboration works is we're just giving stuff away. Yeah, fun, right? And I'll show you my little basket of stuff that I'm going to give away in just a little bit. I've got it hidden in the corner over there so nobody would get to it. But today, everybody, or several people, will start through the weekend drawing for a semifinalist, and a lot of people are going to give something away, and I am today. And then, let's see, I had this written down. See, I got to have my notes, people. September 30th. So I will give whoever my semifinalist winner, I'll give that name to Gail, and on September 30th, Gail is going to have a live. So if you're here for that, make sure you write that down. Make sure you go to her channel, because one of the semifinalists from all the participants is going to win a gift from all of the collaborators. So you could win a gift from me today, and then you could also win another 50 gifts from all the other people. So yeah, this is pretty amazing. Let's see, I know I'm missing some stuff. Something about a song. You've just been watching, Jamie, you've just been watching collaboration videos. Yeah, I know. I can't keep up. There's so many out there. 72 gifts, that's where it's at now? Oh man. I can't wait to find out who gets it. And I hope that they like post a picture of like these boxes and bags and stuff. Okay, hi Michelle, crochets in Kansas. Fellow Kansan, yay. Yes, so many are happening right now. I guess that must be the thing to be doing. I don't know. I think lives, a lot of people are getting watch hours and things through lives, and I'm not up to all the speed with all that stuff. I'm just here to have fun, and I just, whatever happens, happens. But I want to have fun, make new friends, and share some knowledge with people. Okay, so we'll get back to that at the very end of the day here. Can you imagine how the postman's going to feel? I know, right? I can't even imagine. My poor postman, he's just so wonderful. I'm a huge Amazon person. I have an affiliate link. I don't even use it. I mean, I'm not into all that stuff so much. I probably should be taking advantage of all these programs, but I just don't get out and shop. It's just so convenient. I'm so busy on the farm that even the other day we were like, okay, allergies are coming back. We've got to order some Claritin. And instead of running into Walmart, we just got on Amazon and thought, well, they'll be here in 2 days. Same, wanted to show my support. Too many lives I can't keep up. 20 hours a day and I'm still missing some. Oh my word, yeah. And I imagine today there are so many lives, so I appreciate you guys taking the time to pop in on mine and say hello. I really, really do. My first live, and I'm having such great support. I really, really feel love right now. September, let's see. It'll pop up. Fall Fest, last chance kickoff. What else? Okay, so I don't think I've talked about September yet. So I've talked about what I will and won't can again, Jamming Up June, Every Bit Counts Challenge, Fall Fest giveaway, and now I'm on to September. So I am on that one also. Mine was out on the 7th, I believe, and I did a hearty cheeseburger soup. And you can get everybody's recipe. There's at least 30 participants because there's a new recipe every single day. And, Pumpkin Palooza, I heard about that. I'm going to look into that. I get sidetracked early. I'll call that squirrely. Squirrel. There's a new recipe every day, and every person was supposed to have a link that you could tap to get a recipe that is printable so that you could make your own little soup cookbook. And I thought that was so neat of Leanne. She's our host at Mennonite Farmhouse. And, thank you, Melanie. Appreciate that. And so, yeah, mine, I'm not very good at technology, so mine, you click the link, and for whatever reason, sorry, I'm trying not to move the table. For whatever reason, you have to request it from me, and then I just share it with you. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because I didn't do it on my fall into sourdough. I gotta write that down. I gotta look into that one. That sounds good. Oh, wait, my sourdough needs some love. See, I knew once I got a couple people in here, I wouldn't have a problem. I love to chat. Oh, thank you, Chicken Beak Mountain. I appreciate the support. I do. Homestead with Jen and Steve. I must have missed you coming in. At Jamie's Country Living. Watched, can't type. Fall into sourdough. Fermented Homestead. Oh, I love her. I've been in a couple collaborations with her. And she just moved to Missouri area, I think. I need to get in touch with her because Kansas and Missouri aren't too far apart. Yeah, I can't wait to find out more about Pumpkin Palooza. Yeah, I was going through making my little list here, and I was like, Pumpkin Palooza, what? So I gotta look into that. So yeah, if you haven't checked it out, September is still going on through the end of the month, and somehow I must have got sidetracked, and I didn't find out what day that they are going to be doing the live and drawings for prizes, because there are prizes in that one too. And all you have to do is make personal comments on all these collaborations that have prizes, because as long as you don't copy and paste, you are entered to win something. And Tony has been helping with Kettle Kitchen. He's been helping with a lot of these, and he has been working so hard to get sponsorship. But I will tell you that I'm going to be giving away a goodie in September, and I haven't quite worked all the kinks out yet, but I think it's going to be soup in a sack. But be watching for that, because I think I'm going to try to make a video, but I still have to make it work. But no matter what, I've committed to donating something, so there'll be a good thing. Your sourdough starter died, boo-hoo. We buried it in the yard. Oh my goodness. You know, I have one that is, I don't know, I must have done it right. I can put it in the fridge for months and months, and then I'll bring it out and bring it right back to life. I mean, it'll have that, I can't even think of what that's, hooch on the top, you know, that black liquid. I'll have to get that on there, just pour it off, and it'll still come back to life. It's the best thing ever. I just don't ever take the time to do it. I make an artisan bread that it's like a cheater sourdough, and it just, so I can just do it so much faster. You're going to do the September collaboration too? Yes, yes. And the pumpkin one, yeah, I got to check into that. So, speaking of Tony, you'll hear his name a lot, I guess. He contacted me with Last Chance Cook-Off, and I had no idea how huge this collaboration was going to become. I'm not even kidding you. Like, I thought, oh, you know, 20 to 50 people. There's like 100 collaborators involved, or just close to it. So yeah, it's wild. So every day in September again, well, the sun's coming in. I may have to move a little bit here. I'm gonna come around the corner here. That's a little better. There we go. You can kind of see the little farm stand, I guess, a little too. There's going to be, this one's a big one. I had to like take 2 notes on this one because it is so huge. It is posted. It's, first of all, I need to let it be clear, let it be known, it is not a competition type of collaboration. It's more about bringing community and togetherness. Oh, excuse me. Got my water. It's so chitty-chatty. I have to drink water. And there are 3 categories. There's a main dish, which is, it explains itself, it's your main dish. And then there's a channel bump, and that's the category that I was placed in. And we had to come up with a spice, a rub, a sauce, or a glaze of some sort. And I'm really proud of that video. I hope you guys have time to go watch it. I had a lot of fun with editing. I did it at my computer, and I spent a little more time on that one. But I made up my very own barbecue sauce, and people, I am telling you, that was so good. I made chicken, and I grilled it on the Traeger, and it was amazing. So, and I put the recipe down in the description box, so you can make it yourself too, and tell me whether you like it too. And then there's bonus videos, which will have your main dish and the other things. Your barbecue sauce looked good. Oh, thank you so much. I was kind of proud. I actually made the recipe up myself. I mean, I was inspired by an old-time recipe I'd used forever, but I did a few tweaks of my own, and it turned out good. So there's more than 100 videos, I know for sure. So I haven't been keeping up with that. I need to binge watch and see, because I know there's going to be amazing things. But I did want to go ahead and announce about those giveaways. I did decide to give away some items. I make these things called kitchen scarves. You've probably seen kitchen boas and things like that, where it wraps around your neck, so you have towels to wipe your hands, or you can use them kind of as oven mitts. I'm going to give one of those away, and it says all about the baste. You know, I'm kind of thematic on things, so I kind of try to make my giveaways that way too. And then I'm gonna give away, I don't remember if it's like 2 or 3 sets of barbecue towels, but there is a huge list of things that are small like that, all the way up to large items too. So, okay, I've lost my comments again. Feel like I'm losing you. Thank you, Good Times Homestead with Jen and Steve. I appreciate that. My secret barbecue sauce. I'm a huge dump and taste cook. No quantities or specific recipes. Me too. Yeah, it's really hard for me with recipes. Like I gently follow them. Like if I want to try a new one, and I kind of, put it in your hand. It's like, that's a tablespoon, or, shake this much in, or, listen to what your heart tells you, right? Yeah, my family I'm notorious for making something and they absolutely love it, and I can't repeat it because I didn't measure, I didn't write it down. I just was making food, to put on the table and fill those bellies and all that good stuff. So, yeah. So this is all Central Standard Time. On the 1st, there was a giveaway. On the 3rd, there was a giveaway. On the 6th, there was a giveaway. The 8th, there was a giveaway. The 11th, there was a giveaway. The 15th, there was a giveaway. Let's see, today's the 16th. So the next one coming up on the off is at 11 o'clock, and you go to Blue Self-Reliance channel, and they're going to be giving away some stuff. I wish I remembered what day they were giving my stuff away. I think they may. I don't know if they have yet or not. They'll let me know. On the 24th at 6 o'clock, Mud and Mascara will have a giveaway. On the 25th, 9 Acre Family Farms has a giveaway. And then on the 29th, Chris and Larry Homestead will do a giveaway. And then the big, huge finale for that collaboration will be at Hendrickson Family Farm at 6 p.m. Okay, I feel like I'm neglecting your guys' chat. Maybe you saw my video. Haha, I like oregano. I don't know. I honestly have not seen many of the videos on the Last Chance Cook-Off. I apologize for that. I'm going to get caught up on that. I promise. I've just been so busy trying to catch up on things, getting ready for harvest, but I absolutely will go watch that, okay? I will. I really will. Make some alarms, yeah. Hello, Joy Blessed Life. Kettle Kitchen, no sound. You can't hear me? Tony, it's probably because I've been talking about you the last half hour. Your ears are ringing and you can't hear me now. Okay, good. Joy, I'm glad. Joy Blessed Life. Brizzy, Crochet, you've all got sound. Good. You scared me there for a second, because, it's my first live and all. You've got it, Palm 146. Sorry on my end. Woo! Okay. I'm telling you, it's because I've been talking about you for the last half hour, because you're so involved in all these collaborations I'm in. Hello, Jamie's Country Living. Welcome. Oh, I'm so excited all you are here. Okay, so that's all the collaborations that I've been in or I have currently participating in. We'll start over. I'm here now. I don't know if those others would appreciate that. They're probably already wondering, are we going to do the drawing yet or what? Hardneck Farms, hello. It has to be on Tony's end. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, and then the collaborations that are coming up. Whoop. is, I can't remember the exact name of it. I've got a video started. Yeah, let's go. It was something to do with old-fashioned recipes. So I'm going to be doing that at some point this month yet as a video, because I've got some footage clipped and done. Pumpkin Palooza, I want to research that more. I'm headed to Kettle Kitchen when I leave here. Sounds incredible. Awesome, awesome. Thank you, Kettle Kitchen. I appreciate the support. Pumpkin Palooza, yeah, gotta check that out. And then Tony has invited me to also be a part of Noodle November. So stick with me. November, there's gonna be more fun stuff to come. Oh, and one more thing. On Sunday, September 18th at 4 p.m. Central Time, Gail has invited me to be a live guest on her, or be a guest on her live. So yeah, so that's what I've got going on in my world. I think that's all the notes I have, other than how the heck I'm supposed to do this giveaway. Let's see what you guys are all up to now. Noodle November. I'm excited about that. Can't wait to get all the ins and outs on what we're all going to do. You are a busy lady. Yes, ma'am, I am. But that's how I like my life. I'm crazy. So on top of all of this, getting ready for harvest, my cow Molly had her calf. She is being a good mama and holding back her milk, and my customers are wanting some milk. But good thing, 10 days from now, her daughter Junebug is going to have a calf too. So I should be having lots of milk to come and lots of cheese making to come ahead. I can't wait for that. But on top of all that, my daughter's getting married in October, my oldest. And so I'm kind of in crunch time and getting a little nervous about getting all that stuff done. So this next week is probably going to be focusing on prepping for that. But we have a local pumpkin patch that I provide a lot of stuff for their, they have a little shop store in there. And so I'll be taking crafty things and jams and jellies and candies if I can. People love my homemade caramels. I'm going to try to get that made. Thank you for that. We're excited. We are very excited about our future son-in-law. They're just a good match. See, I have it good and bad at times. Homestead with Jen and Steve. Although I'm a video junkie today. Oh, hey, sometimes we all have to have those days where we binge on all that stuff. Let's see what else is going on. I don't know. Oh, I make these cookies for their concession stand and snack mixes. And then, of course, I'll show you the whole display here. I've been working on my freeze-dried candies. So, yeah, I got to get busy getting some more of those made so I can take those to the pumpkin patch. So, because, you know, I try to always have cut the shakes. Sorry. Yeah. Hope I didn't make you dizzy there. Okay. So I'm going to get up now and I'm going to go get the prices. See, I had to hide them back here because I didn't accidentally want my customers to get in there because I had people coming today. Give me freeze-dried candies, driving to Kansas. See you in a minute. Well, let's hope that you win because I decided my prize for the hashtag FallFest 22 giveaway is going to be some freeze-dried stuff. I'm like, I know a lot of people that are participating are crafty, and I thought about sending a crafty thing, and I may throw some stuff in there still, even for like the grand prize person or whatever, but I thought, you know, I'm going to throw in a bag of freeze-dried blueberries, and then a bunch of samplers of different types of, I don't know if that's backwards for you, freeze-dried candies. So these are Starburst, marshmallows, we've got some high chew candies. Yeah, here they are. High chews. Hello Chew. From what I understand, you have to change the name a little bit, so like instead of Starburst, it's Starbursting. Because quite honestly, freeze dryers make candies burst. So like Skittles, I may make some other candies and make up some more bags. This is just what I had gotten done so far. We don't send them out for at least a couple weeks. We've got till the end of the month before she does the big drawing. So I'll throw some more fresh stuff in there, but yeah, I thought I'll try some freeze-dried stuff this time to give away. So I hope that you guys like the idea of that. I'm in Arkansas, but you know, we can meet in Missouri when I win. That's awesome. That's awesome. Playlist junkie struggle bus today. That's awesome. Galaxy explosions. Hey Robin, you're not late. Welcome. Come on in. Chitty chat with us. Let's get to know each other. Do you have to be on the live chats to win the prize? No, not today. But what you need to do, because I know we've got busy lives. I understand completely. You'll have till noon on Sunday, September 18th, to get your name and address, the one that wins. I'll make an announcement. You'll see it on this video. I'll probably try to post it if I can figure out how, and in the description or something I'll say who it is. But you'll need to get a hold of me, and then I think I'm going to do, because Ann Dale Homestead, I was inspired or whatever by her idea of having a runner-up and drawing a runner-up tonight, so that in case that first person doesn't get a hold of me within like 48 hours, I think I decided on noon on Sunday would be best. And then I could not have to do another live drawing or anything like that. The runner-up will just, if the first person doesn't win, the second person will be there. And I don't know if I'll do a third. We'll see. Third time's a charm though. I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully the original person will win, and maybe they'll be live and I won't even have to do a second drawing. What did I miss? What? Give me freeze-dried candies. Okay, no, we already talked about that. Kettle Kitchen. What do you think of a winter barbecue collaboration? Why not? Hey, we grill in the winter. We actually got our Traeger in the wintertime so that we could make pizzas in the winter. I don't know. I can think of some other ideas. I'll have to get a hold of you. I have had a few ideas in the past, but I've never been brave enough to host. But I don't know, Tony, with you by my side, maybe we could make something happen. You feel lazy, but hey, this is fun. Need to relax at Kettle Kitchen. Yes, everybody needs to have time to just relax. That's right, just in time, Robin. Barbecue in the snow here in Oregon, or else we have a very short barbecue season. Yeah, it doesn't need to be limited. My husband, out in his shop, he actually has the charcoal grill out there, and he'll, in the rain, just while he's working in the shop, fixing stuff, he'll be grilling burgers and brats. Have your people get with my people and we will connect. I love it. That's awesome. Labs are way to go. All the fun and stress. Yes. Okay. You can do lunch. Yeah. I love it. So, my plan was I was going to be using my phone to do for you guys to see me live, but I was afraid I wouldn't be able to see the comments, which I probably could have. So I'm going to try to take my phone and do the steps and figure out this comment picker thing. So we remember, now this is my first time doing all this stuff, so we're going to be patient with me and kind and wish me luck and send me all the good vibes to do all the things. So if I understand correctly, double checking my notes here, I'm going to go to commentpicker.com, I think is where I'm going to go this time. I think I decided to go with that one. Y'all keep talking to each other while I do these steps, and I'm just going to show you step by step. Here we are. I'm on it. Of course, it wants to try to get me to do it on Facebook. No. No, no, no. Okay, well, we're just going to try this one again. Good evening, Life with Belinda and Chuck. Hey, you made it. So good to see you. You've been so supportive to my channel. I sure appreciate you. I'm trying to figure out how comment picker works. I do not understand why it's trying to make me do Facebook, because when I did a practice run earlier on my iPad, which I'm using to be live, it worked fine. So anybody have any ideas for me on what I'm doing wrong? Do I need to... Gail at Southern Living is here. Hey girl, I didn't see you come in. Do I need to like backslash YouTube on there? Because I'm telling you, it worked earlier. I have noticed that things, there we go, that things work so much better on here. Okay, there we go, we're there. It says YouTube, we're close. We are close. Okay, so now I have to get the URL from the video. So I need to open my YouTube channel. Okay, this is me. Gotta find the video. Uh-oh, we're kind of buffering. Oh, there we go, there we go. I have all these shorts. Oh, here it is. Did it come up? Nice. Kerfuffled. Okay. I just want y'all to see what I'm doing. I'm not cheating anything. It was copied. We're going to go back into the comment picker. Okay, so there it is in there. I'm going to filter duplicate users. I'm going to include, no, I'm not including replies to comments. It is going to be filtered based on a specific text. Does anybody remember what mine was? Bonus points if you do. We've got a few seconds here while I type it in. Nobody? Anybody remember? Hashtag inquisitive was the word to use. Hey Tammy, thanks for coming in. Have a good night at work. Okay, put in my little code. And it appears I have 136 unique comments. Thank you everyone. Thank you all for coming to that and commenting and doing that for me. That's awesome. And all right, are we ready? Is everybody ready? Is it somebody want to do a countdown for me? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Yay! I can't wait. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? All right. Lauren O'Reilly. I hope I said that right. O'Reilly. You're my winner. I don't know that you're here live, but this person will have till noon on Sunday the 18th. Because like I said, at 4 o'clock, I can't do a 48-hour thing because I'll be 48 hours from now. I'm going to be live with Gail. I'm excited. It'll be so much fun. Come over, please. All right. So I'm going to push the button that says, yes, congratulations. What's the numbers? I buffered. Oh, I think it said 136. Yes, 136 comments. So if Lauren does not get a hold of me, if anyone knows who that is, make sure to say who it is. If she doesn't get a hold of me, I'm going to now pick another winner, and that's going to be my runner-up, and that person will be next in line to win my semi-finalist prize, which is freeze-dried goodies. Yay! Who wouldn't love a package of freeze-dried yumminess? So let's go ahead and pick who the runner-up will be in case Lauren does not get a hold of me. Barbara O'Neill. So you'll be the runner-up. So Barbara, if you're watching this now or if you watch it later, go ahead and get a hold of me, and you will be the runner-up if my original winner does not get a hold of me. Okay. I need to be writing this down probably. And what I need from the winners is your name, your address, and your email address so that I have it to mail it to you. That's it. You're not going to be added to any mailing list or anything like that. And then I will pass it on to Gail so that she can put your name in for the grand prize, the grand winnings. So, oh, I guess I should have said what they said. I missed that. Barbara said, loving these collabs, finding new content creators like you. I'm so glad I found the Inquisitive Farmwife. Oh, that's so sweet. I wish I knew how to go back and see what the other comment was. Yeah, I'm not probably going to be smart enough to be able to do that. I don't even know if it's an option. Those of you who do that stuff, do you know? Okay. So yeah, we have a winners. Hickey Homestead. Hello. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm excited how it's going. It's so fun to be able to chat with you guys, all my new friends. Did I say that right? Is it Higgy or Hoogie? Like, it's Hoogie, isn't it? Like Hooga culture? Tell me which way it is. Because I think I remember watching Hooga. That's right, Hooga. I remember watching it being said the correct way, and I kind of forgot. I apologize. Not on purpose, my friend. I'm going to go back to see if I can get my live on my phone. I can sometimes see your comments a little better. Like I said, I'm still very much learning all this. Yeah, hard neck. I'm not tech savvy at all. you can. Oh, thank you, Janet Homestead, where you are. I appreciate that. I appreciate that very much. You're shaky. Every time I move myself, I'm bouncing the video. I'm sorry about that. Garden State Gardener says it like a football chant. I'm not going to try to say that. I don't. Yeah. Yeah, we're all learning for sure. Yeah. I have found that if I take the time to go to my computer, it seems like there's so many more options. Like you could tell the videos that I did on my computer, I've done like 2. I did a canning carrots one, and then I did the one for the barbecue sauce on there. And I was able to work things better. And those of you who came in late, it's embarrassing to me so much, and I'm trying not to mess with it, but I know with the cow I've gotten into some sort of my husband thinks it's stinging nettles, but I'm pretty sure it's like poison oak, maybe poison ivy. I don't know what I've done, but anyway, there's some sort of a, so I'm so sorry y'all have to see that. Hope you do more. Gotta go for dinner. Susan, thank you so much for stopping in. I appreciate it so much, more than you know. Thank you. I will maybe do a live again sometime. Yeah, this has been fun. Kettle Kitchen, as many lives as I have done, I am still nervous and learning. Yeah, I definitely wanted to come out here to the farm stand because my family hasn't quite figured it out when I come out here yet. And so they don't come hunt me down. I wanted to do it in the office so I could use the computer, but yeah, I knew that I would have somebody knocking on the door or barging in or dogs barking. But this seems to be my place of solitude lately. I love my little farm stand. It's my little quiet spot. And yeah, I'm not quite as nervous as I think I would have been, thinking, oh my word, what are my adult children doing now? Because yeah, I am a mama of 3, but my baby's 18, so I don't have kids in school anymore, and yeah. Yeah, okay, I'm kind of scrolling again. Bryzy Crochet, Darcia, I hope I said that right, says almost like a military expression. That is exactly was my thoughts on Hygge. I really hope I'm saying it right. Oh yeah, that itch is bad. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah, I was in denial about it for a little bit, but yeah. People suddenly commenting on my channel because they are afraid they won't get in the grand prize drawing. LOL. Yes, so it's hard with these collaborations, understanding all the rules. I know I asked, bless her heart, Gail, bless your heart. I love you so much, girlfriend. I had so many questions for you. I was like, now what does this mean? What do we do? And I think I thought a lot of questions and tried to hold back because, you know, for example, just yesterday was my last day for this season's farmers market that I'm going to be able to participate in. And I manage the market, and so I was trying to help people get set up, and we were moving just a little bit differently. We set it up in a horseshoe. I guess I should maybe do this. And the vendors, you know, have their tents around this horseshoe. And then on the outside, handicapped people could drive. I started that when the pandemic hit because we had to have a way of contactless shopping. And so that way people could place pre-orders and we'd still be set up. And then anyone who wanted to socially distance and walk could go on the inside, the opposite direction. And we just kept with it because the elderly loved being able to not have to get out of their cars. And so I was trying to explain. I just wanted to bring the horseshoe up a little bit smaller so we could work condensed because we had less than half the vendors now that the season's, you know, kind of wrapping up. I wasn't explaining myself very well at all. So it's really hard to get people to understand your thoughts. Like, you might be thinking, sorry, I had to look. I had someone drive in and my dog looked like it was limping. And I wanted to make sure all was well. But he went in the shop with my husband, so unless he comes barging in, I think everything's okay. But yeah, it's really hard. That's why I'm a little nervous about trying to host a collaboration, even though I have some great ideas and some things that I think would be fantastic. Just making sure that I am explaining it in a way that many minds can understand. So those of you who host these things, power to you. Thank you for your patience and understanding with all of us that don't know what's going on. Mama Bear, girl, oh, you are my girl. I love watching you. I love following you. I started watching. I was so excited you came to the live. I was hoping you would. I started watching you one night, and the first video I think I watched, it was like in the middle of the night or really early in the morning, and you were in your pantry organizing, and you were bringing your canned goods, and you were labeling the date on them, which is so smart, by the way. And I was like, this is my girl. I could connect with her, and I kind of decided before you knew we were friends. And so I've reached out to you a few times and tried to message you and stuff, and I feel like we've got a friendship going, and so I'm glad to have met you, Mama Baird. Gail, people say, okay. Jewel bead soap will help with that dried up. Don't scratch as well. I know. I just it's traveling, and I'm like, okay, I can't do this because I've got like my eye. I'm really glad it's not like swollen because I think it's traveling to my eye. But I don't have jewel bead soap. I've never actually heard of it, and unfortunately, I'm out of like my soaps. Okay, I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to try to steady this slowly so you don't get car sick. See that container by the goat? That's my goat's milk soap supply. I need to make more. I'm down to like 5 bars in there. And I like to use the oatmeal and honey soap because I like the local honey. And the oatmeal is just wonderful for your skin too. But I will have to check out Jewel Bead and see what that's all about. Got more videos to add to the last year's cook-off playlist. Great live. Keep up the great work. Thank you, Kettle Kitchen. We'll be in touch, man. We will. Gotta run for now. Congratulations on your very first live. You're doing a great job. Have a very blessed rest of your evening, everyone. Thank you, Psalm 146. I hope I got you before you left. Goodbye. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you. Another collab coming in if you want to join. Yes, Gail, get a hold of me. Absolutely. I'm loving these collaborations. It gives me ideas and inspiration of videos because, you know, not everybody wants to watch me milk my cow every day. They want to watch me do other stuff that I may not think of. So, absolutely, Gail, give me all the info. You know how to get a hold of me. Yeah, I used to work in a kitchen years and years ago, and some of the things you do, you're like, I learned this in the kitchen, and I'm like, yep, that's what they do. It cracks me up. I was a waitress. Well, I started as a busser, but I wasn't in the kitchen too much, but I was always helping anyway, and I was, you know, I'd stay late and help the dishwasher, and I was just that kind of person. And I picked up some of the things that they were doing, like in the breakfast hour, between breakfast and lunch. Sometimes they would teach me things, and yeah. Is that the cozy soup at Gail's Southern Living? I want to do that. Yeah, Gail, you're welcome to. I've got to scroll down more. She said cozy fall soup 22 and Christmas 22 is coming. Yeah, I'll do another soup recipe because I actually had told Leanne that I had a couple in mind that I could do. So yeah, absolutely, I'll join in on that. Had fun, but gotta jump off. Have a great evening. See y'all in the future lives around YouTube. Thank you, Brizey Crochet Garcia. Thank you so much. I do feel encouraged to be able to do a live again. This is fun. Joy Blast Live. I'm not a public subscriber. Some people only pick comments from public subscribers. I don't want to be public for even a bit because I have people that try to tell me. Not really sure what's going on here. Country life, right? But yeah, unfortunately, you're not the winner anyway. But I understand. It took me 4 years to really go public. Hillbilly Chicken Ranch, congratulations on your first live and congrats to the winner. Can someone give me a thumbs up or a wave emoji or maybe type hi or something so I can see whether or not we are still live? Looked like I had a couple of glitches there. Okay, I'm starting to see some comments. Awesome. Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm gonna, if Gail's not still on here, I will go ahead and say I think we have all weekend to be able to draw. I think it's a few days here because you have like 48 hours to draw, and then I think you have another 48 hours to draw again, if I remember correctly. But I want to say definitely the 18th, but it might have been like the 20th. But Gail won't be drawing until the 30th, so we might actually have until right before then. Okay, yeah, Gail's still on here. Gail, girl, you do the information. If I was wrong, please correct me. So Monday. I was close. The 19th. Okay. Yeah, I can't wait. I gotta watch everybody else's lives now. I did glitch, but still live. Okay, good, awesome. Thank you. Everyone did it right away today, but I have been shoveling gravel and say exhausted. Yeah, that sounds like a very exhausting job. You probably gotta put your feet up. Can you do your live from your chair? You lazy boy. Yes, Gail is actually the one who hosted the reason I'm doing the live today. I decided to do my first live as the giveaway rather than just a short one. And it looks like she might be doing a couple more. So, yeah, get in touch with her. That gives you 2 weeks to get a winner. Okay, perfect. Yeah. Yeah, Mama Baird, I know you had mentioned that you were wanting to know how to get in on them, and what I would suggest is a lot of people do open collaborations, and actually, Kay, I'm going to tell you about a couple of them right now that are upcoming. Gail, please help me. I know I've got this name wrong. I do it every time. I ask you every single time. I cannot get it straight. But there is a collaboration going on right now. I got a hold of the host. She said there is no deadline. So Mama Baird, I know that you can jump in and do lots of videos for this collaboration, but it's something to do with old recipes. And I don't remember the details. So Gail, if you don't mind in the comments putting it, or at least maybe just saying the name of it so people can find the hashtag, because I don't remember. Like I said, I haven't put my video out yet. I've got the footage. I just need to edit, and it'll be out this month for sure. And then I've been hearing about Pumpkin Palooza, so Mama Baird, check that out, and I need to check it out too because I think that sounds fun because I love everything pumpkin. So I want to see what that is. Did I ask you to come on September 30th on the grand prize drawing? Honestly, I don't remember. I know you got me scheduled for this Sunday at 4 p.m. as a guest. And I don't know if it's on, I think it's on Gail's Southern Living, or was it on the coupon channel? I probably need to email you. 40 by 40 garden raised beds. Did around the raised beds, and it looks so good. Oh, I wish I could see a picture of that. I suppose maybe I could look at your channel. Yeah, I want raised beds so bad. I have gotten to the place in my life where I want to be able to sit in a chair. I keep losing you. I'm so sorry, y'all. You can come to the grand prize drawing live panel too if you want. I want the panel to be Fall Fest peeps. That'd be awesome. I think that would be so fun to have a huge group of us. That would be so fun. Yes. Gail Suffer Living Sunday. Okay, good. I got it right. And you're doing Pumpkin Palooza, Black Rock Homestead, Old Fashioned Recipes. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to write this down again. You are so awesome. Thank you, Gail. That I was having some glitches here. I've lost a few people. I'm sorry about that. We want raised beds too, but we are renting and don't want to invest in a property that isn't ours. Yeah. You would almost want to get the ones that would be portable. Like I've seen people use horse tanks and things, but then they're so heavy and then you have to dump all that soil out because you can't pick them up hardly and put them even on a trailer, even if you had something to move it. So I get that. See you later, girl. Cozy Fall Soup, October 1st through 31st. You got it. I'm in. I will look for that to get the details on if there's prizes or things. You know what? That's a really good idea for her to do a bucket or tote garden. Yeah. You can actually sometimes get free recyclable materials to be able to do things with. I know, I say, but I don't do right. I don't have time. I have a Luke, if y'all have been watching my videos, Luke, he originally was coming out to help build me some. I have a barn on another property, on one of our farm properties, that fell down. And so he was going to help me gather up some of that barn wood, which I had wanted to make this entire wall here. It was supposed to be like an accent wall all the way up. And that didn't happen, but my son helped me, and we got a little creative with it. But the barn wood isn't as good as we thought, so I wasn't able to do that, and poor Luke just gets stuck doing other projects. I think I've got everybody's comments. Okay, Joy Blessed Life is going to do their draws on Monday. Say equals to. Okay, I think I'm caught up. I want to do a good bucket garden going. We have a few things, but not much to it yet. My husband's grandpa did tomatoes in a bucket. I couldn't believe it. I really didn't think that they would grow very well in there, and darn if it didn't work. So I probably should do that. I really would like to get those tiered. I bought the off-brand. I've just never put it together and tried it. I want to do it for herbs. I mean, maybe next year, right? Don't we all say that? Maybe next year. But like all of a sudden it is gone. You all know what I'm talking about. Those towered gardens that you see a lot of homesteading, bigger channels have them. Goodness sakes. Well, it's gone. Can't think of what they're called, but I'd like to give those a try. I had someone, one of my friends, had suggested that on the porch of my farm stand that I should put one there, and I thought, oh, maybe, I don't know. I've got a rocking chair on there right now. I kind of like sitting in my rocking chair. You did a ton of gardening today, amending for this green stock. Yep. See, Gail, you got all the answers. All the answers, my friend. So tell me, what did you do to amend your gardens for spring today? Did you till things in, or you pull out your old plants? Maybe you, did you put lime in? I miss digging in the dirt. I just don't have time. I seems like I spend so much time with my animals that I don't have time for my plants, so I just kind of quit doing it. I had a couple hanging plants this year, and they never even got hung. They just kind of sat there by my porch. It's sad. So very sad. Looks like we've only got a few of us left. I tell you what, you guys have hung in. I appreciate you. And those that came earlier and left, I appreciate them too. This has been fun. I really didn't know how much fun I'd have doing it live. Chicken manure, kitchen scraps, paper shredded, and leaves. So I've not done the shredded paper. That's a really good idea. That's a neat tip to share. Looks like we've got somebody else joined in. It doesn't tell me who, but I see my number went up. I just briefly peeked over. So, hello, my new friend that popped in. We are just talking about the things that we got done today. I think I told you all I sold the goat a buck today to a good friend, and it was my favorite looking one. And I'm so glad that he's going to them because he is very, very handsome. He had like a permed hair, and he was black and white spotted, and he was, he had nice structure to him, and I think he'll make a good addition to their farm because he's got that pattern they were looking for, and he's gentle, he's not aggressive, although he did rear up at the young girl and kind of challenged her, but she's farm girl, she knows what she's doing, she wasn't worried one tiny bit about it. I think it must be my internet. I thought it was maybe when I get like phone calls and texts, but I don't think so. Getting old weeds out, moving and planting, cleaning pots. That is something that I am terrible about. When I first started gardening, I was really good. Like my seed starting packets, I would do the bleach process, and every year I was so good, and any soil I saved, I would make sure it was out in the sun, in the really hot sun, or else put it in an oven or something, to kill everything. And I haven't done that, and it really does make a difference because you can transfer all those diseases if you don't clear all that stuff out. Because I learned with my raspberry plants, I've ended up just mowing them all off because bugs got to it one year because I didn't harvest at the right time, I didn't see it, or something. I missed the season somehow. And so these little bugs just kept coming back every year after year after year because they lay their eggs in the ground, and I didn't, you didn't, when it's in the ground and not in the pot, you didn't clean all that out. And, if you don't stay on top of these things, it really does make a difference. So what else did I do? Went out to lunch with my husband and daughter. That was nice. Your garden was bad, so I'm upping my garden game. Girl, I need to up my garden game big time. I need to garden. I need to do something. I need to do it. You just need to do it. You gotta dig in the earth. It just, I feel like it just brings you so close to God, and it's just amazing it just brings memories of my grandpa and families, past, loved ones. It's important to be able to have that connection with the earth. So, anything else special I did today? My husband's wanting to go on an ATV ride with some people, and I don't know if we're going to make it or not, but I think I may try to make it work out, because after we get done with the live, I'm going to go ahead and milk the cow so that I can maybe skip a little in there. And I let the baby calf stay with the cow, so you can sometimes get a little milk relief, and you can still have a little bit of a free time to do other things. So I know what to do. I just have to do it. Is that the truth about everything, Gail? I tell you what, it's just what life is, right? We know we need to do it. We just can't get it all done. So that's why I'm so blessed that I have Luke as my little helper this year, because oh, that goat fence, I would have never got that done by myself. There was just no way. Although I do have a loving, wonderful, amazing husband and family, they just don't have interest in the things that I do. And I don't force that upon them, only when I absolutely need the help. And so, yeah, I do a lot of it on my own. And that's another reason why, down deep, I think I started this channel, was because I just wanted people to know that someone like me can do it, so can you. You know, if you can see me doing these things, then by golly, if you want to do it, you can do it too. So I always feel like I hope I inspire people similar. Yes, many hands make work easier. I am so blessed to have had him. He is actually my cousin's son, but he calls me Aunt Angie. I mean, we're just that close. We're very, very close family. And he's at that age where he has interest in doing things with me, and so I just scoop him up whenever I can get him. Gail said, I feel happy and alive in my garden. Isn't that the truth? Yeah. There's something about it. Something so peaceful and wonderful. Yeah. What's everybody going to do this weekend? What are the big plans? My mom was a farmer's daughter, but she never taught me how to cook, garden, or can. And hubby was a restaurant cook, but he did not know how to garden or can either. I'm trying to get him interested. I hope that you can. My family definitely has no interest in that stuff at all. They have interest in eating it. They appreciate when I do it. But the funny thing is, I will can all sorts of things. And it'll be down in there, and I call it the cave is what I call it. And it's just a dark, cool area to keep my preserved items. And we don't use it as much as we should. I mean, I'm guilty as charged, right? But my husband will not even ask if I have canned corn, and he'll go to the store and buy frozen corn. And it's because that's just not his thoughts too. But he's gotten better about asking or me trying to tell him. I think we just need to figure out a better organizational way, because it's not ready. You know, like you open the freezer door, it's ready, it's easy. We have to go downstairs and look in that particular area for it. So we just maybe need to come up with a different system. I'm not sure. I'll be, canning tomatoes, lots of tomatoes. I tell you, when you have a good year of tomatoes, they will come, and they will come on so fast, and you don't even know what to do with them. Last year, I was so blessed. I had 2 families, actually, that shared tomatoes with me, and I was able to make ketchup for them. Well, I guess it would be the second time. Ketchup successfully for the first time. The first time I made it, I tried doing a from scratch thing, and I think it just kind of overcooked. I don't know. I didn't like it as well. I had to repurpose it other ways. But last year's batch, I went ahead and used the Mrs. Wages. We were very, very happy with it. And then the second batch of tomatoes I got, I went ahead and used Mrs. Wages and made a salsa and kind of tweaked it a little bit. And it tasted more like the kind my husband likes. He doesn't like the homemade kind. And come to find out, he doesn't like cilantro in it. And I love cilantro. I just love it. Hello, Living for Jesus. Welcome. Thank you for coming today. I appreciate you being here. Do you have big plans this weekend? We're just talking about what we did today and maybe what our weekend plans are. Our weekend is my husband has a gospel team, Jesus Ministries. Live later tonight. Tomorrow is my live in Pigeon Forge Vintage and Classic Rod Run. Sunday we have a fun surprise fall event. Wow, you have a great weekend coming up. I will have to see if I can jump in on your live too. I hope I can make it. Yeah, cilantro is good, and I'm finding that you can use it in so many more things than salsa. I had it in my head that it was only in like pico de gallo or salsa and those type of things, but I'm finding that there's a cilantro sauce I made and I put it on top of my quesadillas. Still, ironically, kind of the same theme, but I know a lot of people have been putting it in their salads, and I need to try that. I'm not a big salad eater. I don't do well with salads. I like them, they just don't like me. So I'm gonna try that. Hey Hardneck Farms, thank you for coming back. Welcome again. Cilantro is good with dip. That's good to know. Yeah. The other day I had my husband's cousin's son, that's a mouthful, came over, and he didn't know I had a freeze dryer. And so I was downstairs in I call it my market kitchen. I have two kitchens. I have my upstairs kitchen that I usually use for family stuff. I've done a few videos in there. And then the downstairs kitchen is where I mostly have you at, and I call it my market kitchen. And I make my breads. I used to have a bread delivery route, and so I do a lot of my canning down there, and it's just set up better down there. I have my dehydrator, my freeze dryer, all that stuff's down there. And he was curious, and he tried my freeze dried items and some dehydrated stuff, and I had done pickles, and I said, "Oh, you're not gonna want to try this." And he goes, "No, I'll give it a try." And I said, "No, you're not gonna like those pickles. It's just like eating salt." And he kind of chewed on it a while, and he says, "Not so bad." He ate a few more, and he says, "There's something I can't figure it out." He goes, "I think it's because of the cucumber. I don't really like cucumbers." I said, "Yeah, they were homemade pickles, and so it could be that." Oh, I'm itching again. Ooh, just stop. Anyway, so I gave him a dehydrated cucumber because I had this idea that I was going to be able to make tzatziki sauce from it, and I haven't done it yet. And he goes, "I think it's the skins. It's the skins of it." And we came up with these ideas of how I could grind it down and make different dips out of it. So yeah, we like dips. So I'll have to be sure to try the cilantro, because I have a whole bunch of dried cilantro that I could do stuff with. I take that back. I did put it in the nose, stretching. But I did make a bread one time that had cilantro and corn and peppers and onions in it, I think. If you guys get to know me at all, I'm a very, very creative person, and especially with my cooking and baking. So the unique thing about me and my bread route was that, someone's at my window, is that I do unique and different stuff. So like each week they would get something different, a different flavor, and people really liked getting to explore it. And they told me that secretly they wondered if they would like some of the breads that I offered, that I had a menu, but they were surprised. They always liked it. Like sometimes I made some with avocado in it, and I just, I don't know, whatever sounded good to me, I would make all sorts of flavor combinations, and I hardly ever repeated it, and I did it for several years. And so think about that, once a week, 52 a year for several years. So I came up with lots of combinations, and it's just fun to get creative in the kitchen. I agree, Anna. Mrs. Wages is a great kitchen. Yeah. Blackberry Rock Homestead. No plans, at least for now. You know what? Sometimes it's good to have a weekend off and just relax. You'll find something if, you look around. There's always something else to probably get done. Living for Jesus. I was baking and freezing a bit today and getting my Fall Fest giveaway videos made. Tomorrow is a trip to our friend's farm and also get some more birds. Ducks, quails, guineas, who knows what all. Oh, I miss my quail. I haven't had quail in several years. They're just so fun. We had a hatch once where I think there was maybe 3, and I let my son keep them in the house as a pet. They're so sweet. They would let us pet them and stuff. They were very tame, which is very unusual because usually your guineas, your quails, and those type of birds are just so wild. They usually don't tame down, but I have turkeys that you can hold and pet, and yeah, I actually have one guinea that will let me too, but those are flighty birds. They're just very, very anxious always. Blackberry Homestead is a winner. Oh, you have a soup recipe. You should join there's an upcoming Cozy Fall soup. I'm not sure if it's an open collab or if you need to sign up to be a part of it, but that might be a good one. Wish I had a freeze dryer. Oh, don't be jealous. You can get one. Just save up. They have payment plans and stuff. I waited. I didn't do the payment plan. I just kept dreaming and holding on and saved up and finally made the plunge. And I'm so glad I did. Pardon me. I'm not trying to push it or whatever. I mean, I'll tell you, I am an affiliate, and I do have a link that I can share. But I'm telling you, just as a person, that I love having one. It was a good investment for my family. The biggest reason I got it is because I have times on the farm where you have an abundance of milk and eggs, and I didn't trust the process or feel comfortable with dehydrating eggs and milk. So this was my fix, and I'm so happy I did. I mean, I use it for so many other things. The other thing I really want to try that I haven't yet is broth. And the biggest reason is because I already have all my broth canned, and I'm not going to waste a seal just to do it. So I'll either do it with sometime I have extra or when I make it again. But I have quite a stockpile of it, and sometimes the freeze dryer is just full, and I have to just, have the freeze dryer, canner, and dehydrator all going in their own purposes. So, but yeah, it's an amazing machine. I've been really impressed with it. You have one on layaway. I'm telling you, you're gonna love it when it comes. You're gonna love it. I was so scared. I'd heard so many terrible stories about when FedEx brings it to your house that you have to open it up and really examine it, and if it's damaged and all this and that. And my guy that showed up, he was so sweet. He was so patient. I thought, they're gonna be in a hurry. They're not gonna want to let me look at it. It wasn't like that at all. It was not a bad experience at all. The poor guy got stuck in my driveway because it was raining, but that that just happens. And I was also nervous because I've seen a couple YouTubers that I watch. I don't want to call them out on it or anything because, of course, they put the video out there. I guess maybe they're, pardon me, they're not embarrassed or whatever, but milk explosions. I was like, I don't want raw eggs and milk stinking up my unit and making my house smell. I don't want to deal with that cleaning process. Thankfully, knock on wood, don't want to jinx myself here, but I have not had that explosion like that, so I must have been patient enough to wait to do it right, but yeah. Free handmade made video. I'll have to check them out. Lou Ann, I'm happy to see you as a semi-finalist. Let's see. Joy Blessed Life. We don't have credit cards, so I just save till I can buy things outright. You know what? That's smart. That is smart to not get yourself into that debt and just save up for what you want. That's what I did with my freeze dryer. I just kind of, when I bought my dehydrator, I bought a pretty good sized one. It's not like the biggest one you can get, but it was a pretty good sized one. And then I found out about freeze dryers, and I didn't have the heart to tell my husband I really wanted a freeze dryer too. So I just kind of saved and waited. I mean, it was several years of waiting and wanting, and so yeah. Living for Jesus says we haven't had quail yet, so I'm a bit nervous. I hope we can keep them alive for eggs and also until freezer camp. So I don't know where you're at and what your weather's like, but the hardest thing that I was most nervous about was winters here in Kansas because they're so tiny. But I don't know why I was so nervous about it because we have live quail around here. We have Bob White, and So they did okay, but I had mine, I had a very small amount of them, and I had them in a rabbit hutch, and I just, kind of covered part of the rabbit hutch, and I put it in with my chickens just for the winter, because I had they're an enclosed pen, so it was like in the summer it's open, and in the winter I would wrap it in the plastic, still making sure I had ventilation and all that good stuff. But I put that in there, and so that way they'd have the warmth of the other birds just for the winter. But they did really well. They don't need a ton of space. They waste a lot of food. So the big thing about putting them in with the chickens was the chickens would clean up all that food they'd waste. I don't know why they'll do that, but like food flies everywhere. It's almost like they dust bathe in it or something. It's the weirdest thing. And they love to dust bathe. So have a little thing of sand for them because they just absolutely love it. It's kind of cute. I miss the little sounds, especially I guess the roosters. They're so cute. I do miss that. And their eggs are fun. So I never pickled them. I haven't pickled eggs actually ever. But someday I hope to. But one of those projects that are on the list. But I actually made a pie crust out of quail eggs. It took several of them, but I made it and it tasted really good. See you, Blackberry Rock Homestead. Thank you so much for coming in and sticking around. Thanks for your support. I love it. I appreciate it. Dark Lord Minute. I hope I said that right. Yes, you made it. Thank you for coming in. Welcome. At this point, we're just talking about what we did today and what our plans are for the weekend. It's an open collaboration. Okay, awesome. I'll advertise it that way then. I got my community tab. Woo woo! Like I said, not that I know about all this stuff and I have major goals of anything, but getting a community tab was kind of fun because then I felt like I could share other people's things more. And so, yeah. I can start using that now. Have a blessed night. Yes. I drool every time I see a freeze dryer. I know. It's one of those things there is a major investment, but it is worth taking the time to save for sure. Water glassing eggs is a pain in the butt. I keep trying to save up for a freeze dryer. Yeah, I've never water glassed eggs. I will tell you, I have a wine fridge that I put for cheese. I do a lot of cheese making. And when it's not full, I will sometimes keep eggs in there, and they will keep a really, really, really long time in there, actually. And so you'd be surprised how you can just, if you have the space in a refrigerator, the stuff you buy from the store, a lot of times it's not really super fresh anyway, and then they can take, from my understanding, the things that I've been told, okay, I don't know, I don't work at a store, but they can actually repackage the eggs. And the reason I kind of know that is because I used to buy egg cartons from a store. They could get it in bulk, and then they just had to label when they repackaged it, and then they could sell them. I think maybe the discount or something. I'm not sure how all that worked out. But from my understanding, eggs can get pretty old. So when they have those flash sales of really cheap eggs, they're probably really old. That's my assumption. A couple gallons of pickled eggs on my pantry shelf. So okay, Anna, tell me, how do you can them, process them in the water bath, or how do you do that? Or are I just always thought they had to be in the refrigerator, but that doesn't make sense because I've seen them in my farm store canned. So yeah, I'm curious to see how you process them and how long they're shelf stable. Are they like most canned goods where they say 18 months is as a suggestion, or how does that work? Something has to be used up right away. I don't know. Very curious about that. Your plans for the weekend are to not get smokers lawn because of the California fires. Smoke getting into the house. Someone please send rain. Put the fire out. We got a sprinkle today. That's all we got. But boy, we're not having the fires like you are. I am so sorry you guys are having to deal with that burden and scary times. I can't imagine that's a very comfortable place to have to deal with that. You probably can't be outside much. Living for Jesus, you asked the same questions I was asking about those eggs. That's awesome. We all want to know. Tell us, Anna. Little sis can't eat chicken eggs, but quail eggs she can. So funny, tiny eggs. Okay, I'm curious. Please tell me, living for Jesus, can she eat duck eggs? So, I have had people buy duck eggs from me because they can't eat chicken eggs. But if anyone knows Goldshaw Farms, they're on YouTube. He actually can't eat goose or duck eggs, but he can eat chicken eggs, which is more of a rarity. So I'm curious if you've even tried, duck waterfowl eggs. Thank you, Joy Bless Live, for coming in, and I think you stuck with me for a long time. I appreciate you being here and supporting me more than you even know. Thank you so much for coming. You have a lovely weekend. It's not even my state that's on fire. First year canning. I would like to also know, Anna. Oh, yeah. So the wind blowing it in, I imagine, or just maybe it just kind of creeps in on you. I can imagine what people who are closer might be dealing with. Anna, did we lose you? Everyone wants to know more about your canned eggs. We all need to know. It's almost, egg season's almost up for us. My chickens are molting right now. And so I'm getting hardly any eggs. And the young pullets that I had from this spring aren't laying yet. So it's getting scarce around here, so my poor customers are probably not going to get as many as they've been used to. And my ducks molted, and what few that they did lay, they decided to sit on. So I have a little ducky doodle, I call them. They're my ducky doodles, are little piggies. If you have ducks, they're just super pigs. But I really haven't seen them pick back up. But I also know it's the time of year where critters are finding places for winter, and so, I don't know if I have a sneaky snake back in the coop or what, but we're not getting any eggs from them either. Looks like I have some answers here. It's both. It creeps in during the night and morning when the W word is calm. Then during the day when it picks up, it blows. It's worse than a whites out snowstorm. Oh, jeez. Not fun. Yes, duck eggs. No to the guinea eggs. Very interesting. See, now I would have figured guinea and quail would be similar. Very interesting. I wonder what's the difference. Protein levels? No, because I think guinea has high protein. I like guinea eggs. I've made deviled eggs with them in years past. I usually use them just for baking or even frying. The shell is kind of cumbersome. They're real hard shells. But I like turkey eggs. They're a lot milder. My favorite egg right now is a goose egg. I just love them. They're huge. They make a whole huge meal, but I do like them. I've heard they make really good noodles. I don't remember that I've ever tried them for noodles, but I've used duck eggs in noodles. Chicken eggs usually are darker. Guinea eggs have that nice dark yellow. So, that's interesting that you can't have the guinea eggs. Probably have to be careful, like when you go buy stuff at places and ask what eggs they use. Yeah, ducks are messy. They're fun to watch. I love watching them. They're just interesting. I really thought, I was a little nervous the first time I got a goose. I thought, oh, they're going to be so much more messy that, if ducks are this messy, how am I going to handle a goose? And they're really, honestly, ducks are worse, I think. Tell me what you guys think. Does anyone have ducks and geese, which is worse? Mine stay together in the same pen. And so, I mean, I guess I can't 100% compare unless I completely separated them, but from what I watch when I, change pond waters and just whatever, it just seems like the ducks make a bigger mess. Okay, the secret. No canning. They seal from the heat from the broth. Store them in a cool, dark place. Mine are in my long-term pantry and never gets above 62 in there. How wonderful that you have that pantry like that. That's awesome. Jelly. I don't know. Mine just doesn't, the consistency is up and down still in my storage area. It's nice and cool and dark. There's no windows and it's concrete and it's underground, but it's inconsistent. I mean, it's good enough to keep my canned goods and things in there, but probably it's because I have 2 deep freezes in there. Well, they're not the big ones, but still, that machine running, I'm sure it puts off heat and maybe makes things off a little. I'm not sure. You agree that ducks are worse? Yeah, you could certainly put them in the refrigerator if you had space. I was just curious about being shelf stable because, you'll only have so much space, and shelf stable, you can usually shove it under a bed or something if you absolutely have to. Hot eggs, boil the broth, put in boiling. Put flaccid rings on immediately. What kind of broth to use? Oh, okay. See, now I wondered about if it was pickled like you would pickle veggies, like with the vinegar. Taking care of a place that had ducks and geese separate. I clean the geese pen once per day, ducks pen twice. Okay, confirmation. It's not just me that thinks ducks are worse. We have an air conditioner running 24/7 in there. Oh, good tip. Good idea. I had to see what's going on here. I wish I could flip you guys around. The farmer is pulling the tractor out. We are anxiously awaiting harvest. Our combine is at the shop right now, and all of our neighbors are farming. And if you know farmers, that's a very intense moment when everyone else can go and you cannot. So, yeah, that's what's going on here. I think we need to have something to do this weekend to entertain our minds, and by we I mean the farmer, because the farm wife always has things. Okay, looks like everything's fine. The dog's no longer limping, so it must have been just a quick little, I stepped on something I shouldn't have. I'm curious what you mean by this. Sometimes it's good to be the last person selling, and sometimes it's not. Did I miss something? Oh, you mean the grain for harvest time? Oh, we're field farmers. I may not have explained that either. You might be thinking I'm a veggie farmer, so yeah, okay. I haven't had geese, but my ducks are very messy. Ducklings are so hard to keep alive. Not too much water or they get too wet, but also dehydrate so easy and then quickly drink themselves to death. Yeah, I've heard that with geese too. I've been pretty lucky and I've not had a lot of those problems. The one little duckling I have living right now down there is the mama. It was the first time she got to raise, because usually I incubate them, and so I can kind of control the environment a little bit more. Plus I just absolutely love it when you candle those eggs. It's like looking at a sonogram or something. It's just a miracle to see that life growing in there, and it's just so fun. But I have found that when I let the mamas do it, it usually works out pretty good. The biggest problem I have is somehow they are always escaping the pen, and then something gets them. And so I have to keep my animals in pens because we have pressure of predators. And even though my dogs do a great job, sometimes my dogs are the predators because we're always adopting something new. And so, like, if we get a puppy that needs to be taught, you know. Adam! I'm so glad you like the muffin. You were knocking in my window a second ago, waving at me. You should have come in and said hello to everybody. Thank you so much, Hardneck Farms, for popping in and being a part of the live today. I appreciate it. I gotta go check on those giveaways too. I'm hoping to just play back a bunch, that and catch up on all these other collabs that are going on and watch everyone's videos and support everyone. Yeah, they are. So very, very small. They can slip through those holes so easy. And even like the chicken wire, I don't trust it. You know, I used to do hardware cloth and it works really well, but that becomes tedious work to get done. And sometimes you just have to make those tough decisions that you have to let nature just kind of do its thing. And sometimes you just lose a few. Let's see. Oh, they did? That's great. That's awesome. I think a lot of people did their lives earlier today, like maybe late morning, early afternoon. I couldn't decide what time to do one. And I thought, well, a lot of people usually, you know, are on a couple hours. And I thought, well, if I start at 5, then I could catch people between 5 and 7. And then by then I definitely want to go out and finish evening chores. But yeah, I'm curious to see if there's some people that win from multiple channels, or if we'll end up with like 50 different winners to go into the drawing, or if we'll end up with, you know, 30 different people for the end drawing. You were sleeping for most of them. Hey, that's okay. You can always go rewatch. Oh, you do know someone won twice? Okay, I wondered. I figured that probably surely with this many people would happen. Adam, if you're still in here, if you go in the house, there may still be some chocolate chip banana bread, but I kind of think Jared may have ate it all. Oh, you won, Kathy. What'd you win? Or do you know? Is it a surprise? You're hungry? Is that why you came knocking on my window? Are you saying, excuse me, I would like supper now, please? Are you cooking? Living for Jesus, just getting my video out. Okay. Surprise, but you're a semi-final. Yeah, that's right. So you're going to get a surprise gift no matter what, and you might get 50 more at your door. That would be awesome, right? So fantastic. Your wife is missing. Well, she has good reason. So maybe we can convince someone to go get some pizza. Nikki, that's my daughter at the door. Bless their hearts. Is this a sign that I maybe need to get off? I was definitely going to cut off at 7. I need to watch more of the giveaways, but your live came up on my phone, so here I am. You're a natural. Bless your heart. Thank you so much. I was so nervous about this being my first live, but you guys have been so supportive and having great conversation with me. I've been having a wonderful time. I appreciate your support. Thank you. I'm going to send a quick text to my daughter, make sure everything's okay. I told you that's why I came here to my farm stand if you were here in the very, very beginning, because I was like, well, my family doesn't know I'm here yet. Well, it's been more than an hour and they figured I'm missing and they found me. Secrets out. My new sanctuary is now out. I'll come knocking on your door if I knew where you are. You want supper too, Anna? Oh, Adam, you're silly. Oh, living for Jesus, that's awesome. How humble of you. I know. I was just doing it to participate and have fun too, but I thought it was nice that Gail opened it to us collaborators that we could win too, because so many times we aren't in the drawing, and so this was kind of fun to be able to be in one that you could be in the drawing. Always ready for a good home cooked meal. Well, I don't know if tonight's going to be a good home cooked meal or not. I don't know. I actually might have some canned beef burger. I tell you, having frozen, freeze-dried, whatever, foods on the shelf does make for a quick meal. I do have some canned beef burger that I could whip up pretty darn quick if we have hamburger buns, because you can't make those fast. They're good, but they do take a few hours to get made. It's only fair you should be able to be in the drawings. You guys work hard. Oh, thank you. Well, I'm just a beginner. I've got a long ways to go on all this stuff, but I do think there's a lot to making and doing stuff. Yeah. I'll bring the buns. You're on. Oh, that's awesome. Not seeing any comments from my family saying that they'll jump in and make anything or go get anything. I was kind of thinking pizza. Earlier today we were talking, there was a deal on some pizza locally, and I was thinking to myself, save that for supper. Save that idea for supper. I should have been thinking, what should I thaw out? What can I be making? New or old to YouTube creator, you still work hard at doing this. I'll bring the pickles. You guys are great. We're going to have a meal yet. Let's see, I've got some canned coleslaw as a side. Peaches and apples. Where are we eating? That's great, guys. This is awesome. Oh, yes, Anna has to bring some pickled eggs for sure. Now, when you pickle your eggs, do you make different flavors? Because when I got so very, very close to making it, I was actually going to use guinea eggs, because I thought, well, I could experiment with those a little bit, because most people, they want the chicken. And so I thought, well, I'll give it a try. But I found that you can season them different and get all different kinds of flavors. So I'm curious if you just have one recipe you use, or do you make like a hot one and a sweet one, and what different things you do. Meet in Colorado. It's in the middle of the country. There you go. I have my husband's family in Colorado, and I think I still have some of my family in Colorado. Wonder if they'd let us come to their door. Lots of flavors. Spicy and hot are our favorites. Yeah, I was kind of thinking a spicy would be good. I don't do super good with hot stuff, but I can do a little. I can do spice. Road trip! Oh, wouldn't that be fun? That'd be awesome. I'm just a beginner also on our family's channel. When did you start? So, 4 years ago, I opened up a YouTube channel so that I could watch YouTube and make comments. And, but I made a couple response videos just to respond, to participate, but I had no interest in being a content creator whatsoever. And then a couple years ago, I kind of thought maybe I'd want to, and finally took the plunge, I think in December of this year. And I've been loving it. I've been loving sharing and meeting new friends. And like I said, I don't have any real goals of where I'm going to go with this other than to share my knowledge. And I don't know. I don't know. I just think it's just been a fun new adventure. That's why you call me the Inquisitive Farmwife, because I'm always curious about different things. And it was really fun to reach that 500 mark. I did start out with that goal, and I think that was fun to reach that. And then it, you know, kind of, I like a challenge, and when I can reach that goal, you feel accomplished. And so when I hit that mark, then I got that next. You can do that community tab, and so I was like, okay, now I need to learn what this even means. And so I suppose it would be really fun to reach that 1,000 mark. That'd be pretty awesome. But it's not like it's I'm out there wanting to be a big YouTuber making big money. That's not it at all. It's more of a just sharing my adventure and letting people know that if I can do this myself, that you all can do it. And if you're not into the things that I'm into, at least maybe it will encourage you to pursue the things that you do like, and be encouraged that you can jump into things and give it a try, and it's okay if it doesn't work. So, oh, thank you, Anna. I appreciate that. I hope that you'll continue to follow me on my journey and have fun with me. Thank you, Kathy. I appreciate you stopping in. You have a blessed night also. Kentucky. Oh, we have family in Kentucky. Kentucky is a beautiful, wonderful place. We really enjoyed visiting there. I know my husband wants to probably go back. Hey, we are still thinking of starting in CA with buses. Go over the U.S. to Florida and fly down to Oxford, barbecue down under. Oh, yeah, that'd be some good stuff. That'd be great. That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. Well, guys. Oh, my word. You moved from New York. So was that quite a change for you? Was that pretty big adjustment, I suppose? Guys, my water bottle's empty. And it's after 7, so I suppose I should probably be winding down here. The family's knocking at the door. They're hungry. Feed me, feed me. My animals need taking care of. I appreciate you all coming in. Yeah, I'm sure culture shock was definitely there for them. But thanks again so much for coming. I appreciate you all. Join in on my other collaborations that I'm doing. Go check out my other videos. Share. And hopefully you guys will enjoy those recipes that I've been putting out. And hey, if there's something else from the farm that you think would be interesting to learn about, let me know so I have inspiration for new videos and things to participate in. Good night, y'all. You have a good one. Thanks for coming. Oh, love this live. Now you're going to make me not want to leave. Anna, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. You've encouraged me to do another live sometime. You have a good evening, my new friend. We'll see you. Bye-bye.